The wind carried the smell of dust and rain over the plains when Clara May Turner stepped down from the wagon, clutching the smallest of her 3 sons against her chest. Her worn boots sank into the red dirt outside the town of Willow Creek, where the horizon stretched white and lonely. Her husband had died 3 winters ago in a mine collapse in Montana, leaving her with nothing but debts, 3 hungry boys, and a heart that still dreamed of a home. When Chet heard there was work at the Stanton Ranch, Chet sold what little she had left to make the journey south, her hope thinner than the blanket around her shoulders. The townsfolk watched as she approached the general store that morning, dusty, trembling but proud. Yet when she asked about work or a roof to rent, the silence was heavy and sharp. "We don't take to trouble here," a woman muttered, pulling her daughter close. "3 boys, no husband? Ain't right." The blacksmith turned away, pretending not to hear her soft pleas. By sunset, Clara sat outside the empty livery stable, her sons huddled around her like lost ducklings. She whispered prayers under her breath, half for courage, half for forgiveness for bringing them to a place that didn't want them. The baby, Jonah, cooed, a dry, rattling sound that broke her heart in 2. That was when the thunder of hooves cut through the quiet evening. A tall man rode in from the North Trail, his horse dark as coal, his head shadowing ice that missed nothing. The townsfolk murmured his name, Luke Calhoun, the quiet rancher who owned the double C spread beyond the canyon. He rarely came to town, and when he did, folks treated him like both legend and ghost. Luke dismounted, tying his horse loosely, and as he passed by, his gaze fell on the huddled family in the dirt. The lamplight caught the fear in Clara's eyes, the tear streaks on her boys' faces. Something inside him, something long buried since the war, stirred. He walked over slow, like a man approaching a skittish colt. "Ma'am," he said softly, tipping his hat. "You folks lost." Clara's chin lifted out of habit, pride stiffening her voice. "Just resting, sir. We'll move along come morning." Luke studied her for a long moment. Her clothes were threadbare, her hands raw from work, her voice half-starved but trying to stand tall. "Where you headed?" he asked. "Anywhere ZLL take us." He crouched to eye level with the eldest boy, a thin child of maybe 12. "What's your name, son?" "Samuel," the boy answered. "This here is Ben, and Todd's Jonah." Luke nodded slowly, then stood. "Well, Samuel, you any good with horses?" The boy hesitated, then nodded. "Helped Pa before he died." Luke looked back at Clara. "And you, Mom? You cook?" She blinked, unsure whether to trust him. "Yes, sir. I can cook, mint, tend livestock, whatever needs doing." Luke rubbed the back of his neck, then said quietly, "My ranch's got more work than hands. And I reckon no one should sleep hungry on account of pride. If yo."